everybody, and welcome to the Jamey Chadwell Show here at North Greenville University, where Christ makes the difference. Well, Coach, with regard to the win-loss column, it's not exactly where you'd like to be right now, but you're still looking at a lot of good progress, man, that we talked about before the season.
We are, obviously disappointed at being 0 for 3 right now, but where we came from the spring through our fall camp to this point, pleased with some of the progress we've made. You'd like for it to show up on the field in wins and losses, but some of it, wins and losses, they say, or wins come last when you're trying to redo something, and so a lot of things are progressing the way that we wanted to, and it's we're going to get it in the win column here soon.
Absolutely. Well, you had a lot of excellent chances against a very, very good Wesley College team last Saturday.
We did. I thought Wesley, overall, I think I might have mentioned last, it was the best team that we felt like we played this year, and they were an excellent team, excellent coaches, and I thought we had, start out the game really well, have an opportunity to do something there in the first quarter and put some points on the board and come up short sometimes there in the second, right at the end of the second quarter. I think the game, shifted there. We didn't get a turnover inside the 11, then they go score, and so there was some positive that happened, but we just keep knocking ourselves shooting ourselves in the foot, so to speak,
So offensive execution seems to be the focal point, right? Making sure you get in the red zone and score.
It is. That's the whole thing. I don't think it's the scheme we're trying to do. You trust what your players are trying to do, but you got to execute it. And we'll execute it for 3 plays, and then one will break down. And that one that breaks down just kills us. And so we talked a lot this week to our guys about finishing. Finish what you start. Something bad's going to happen, just push it aside and finish.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, you're returning to your conference schedule, so to speak, this coming weekend. Your third game against a team from the South Atlantic Conference, the Lenoir Rhyne Bears.
Yeah, they're an excellent football team. 2-1 coming off a 42-0 shutout over Davidson College last week. They're going to be a little bit different than anybody we've seen this year. They're a straight-out wishbone attack, similar to Georgia Tech. So it's going to be a big challenge for our defense to make sure they play disciplined football. And then they got a lot of good athletes on the defensive side of the ball, so it'll challenge us as far as making sure we try to put our guys in the right position to make some plays. Well,
last Saturday night you had a chance to play a lot of newcomers. A lot of guys got their first look at the field, a chance to go out there. And then, in your words, you're trying to find some players who are hungry.
Correct. Yeah, guys that just want to play and love to be out there and compete against themselves, but against other opponents. I thought Isaiah Johnson, number 1 defensive back from Louisville, South Carolina, had a great game. He had a great punt return. It really set us up to have something great happen, and played really well in the secondary with some pass deflections. J.J. Fullwood's another young corner that I think really showed up and did some excellent things there. And we're playing a lot of newcomers on both sides of the football, and so there's a lot of guys that have to grow up more quickly than maybe we would definitely like, and they would like too. So, but those 2 really stood out last week, and looking for some more guys as they get their opportunity as we play these next few games to have some success.
Well, nice to get on the win side of the column this coming weekend.
Would be very nice, especially for these coaches' wives, because they got to take the brunt of it when we go home. So
exactly.
We have to have somebody we can complain to, and they take a lot of it. So, but that getting it on the win column would be able to show on the football field the progress we made off of it. And you always want to see, when you're doing something and you're investing in something, you want to see some type of return. And we, as coaches, see the return on the inside, and our players can see the return of their hard work and some of those things. But, fans and people that are outside our family right now that aren't involved in they don't see the returns, because it's based off of what's happening on the field. All they see is, hey, you're 0 for 3. And so for our players' sakes and for fans, we want them to see the progress we made, getting that in the win column.
Well, you made a couple cracks in that stone so far.
We made a couple. It's it's pretty tougher than what we thought right now. So but it's going to happen. It's a process. It's like anything. When you build a house, you got to start with the foundation, and the foundation's got to be strong. And so we're building that foundation right now and making sure that it's going to last for a long time.
Absolutely. Well, fans, if you can't make the drive up to Hickory, North Carolina for the game this coming weekend, be sure to check out the game on 95.5 FM, The Vibe, here at North Greenville. Well, Coach, your thoughts heading into this next portion of your schedule?
Well, we start with, I think it's 4 straight road games. And to be completely honest with you, I thought we played our best game on the road 2 weeks ago versus Wingate as far as complete-wise. So maybe with young guys, it's better to be on the road because they're away from maybe family members and distractions at home, and maybe we can just focus in on trying to get us a victory. So it's a tough part of the schedule, because that's going to be tough travel in the different ways that we have to do it. but we're going to try to sell it as a positive. That it's just us and against everybody else that's down there, and that we got to come together as a family and try to get us a victory.
Absolutely. Well, the Crusaders will be on the road for the next 4 games. The next home game will be Saturday, October 17th for homecoming, 2 o'clock kickoff at Yount Stadium. Be sure to check out www.ngcrusaders.com for all the updated information on the Crusader football team. So for Coach Jamey Chadwell, I'm Fred Battenfield, and this is the Crusader Sports Network.
Go for it.
Hey Crusader fans, this is Fred Battenfield, the voice of the Crusaders. The latest way for you to help North Greenville student athletes is by purchasing Crusader coffee. In order to do that, just email djones@ngu.edu to get your bag of Crusader coffee. Thank you very much for supporting North Greenville student athletes. The Jamey Chadwell Show here at North Greenville University, where Christ makes the difference. I'm your host, Fred Battenfield, and Coach, we had another, not good.
There's one.
All right, you don't put that one on there.
Let's go.
Got another.
So if you need to buy a bag of Crusader coffee, email djones@ngu.edu for your bag. Bags are $9 a bag, and we hope you can, let's try that again.
Bag.
Hey Crusader fans, the latest way for you to help North Greenville athletics is by purchasing Crusader coffee. Crusader coffee is the latest, I'm not very good at ad-lib. Hey Crusader fans, the latest way for you to help North Greenville athletics and their student athletes is by purchasing Crusader coffee. Crusader coffee is the latest way that you can have something really delicious and